Look at the range on a comprehensive blood panel, it's going to say 30 to 100. So if you go to your doctor and that number says 31, you're in the range, Heather, right? What is most doctors going to say to you when they look at your blood test?
They're going to say, I'm fine.
They're going to say nothing. They're not even going to mention
Right.
vitamin D. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Right.
not even going to mention it because it's within the lab range. But here's the problem. You're in the basement. You were just two numbers of that being to 29, where that's going to be flagged as low, which is dating. I mean, 31 and 29 is no difference. All right. One of those numbers, doctor's not saying a word to. The other one, the doctor hopefully will mention it to you and do the right thing to get that up into the 70 to 80 range, because we don't want you in the basement. We want you in the optimal range. That's not like, here's a stupid analogy, right? But it's not
Yeah.
so stupid. I would say, would you rather be happy or just not sad? Would you rather be healthy or just not sick? These lab numbers are just keeping you not sick, but that's not okay. We want you to be optimal. So when we look at these numbers, we're looking at optimal ranges. But again, going back to what I was saying before, is that most doctors, oh, you're fine, because if that number is in the lab range, then they're just going to kind of leave it be. And we give you a silly, perfect example: vitamin D. Well, vitamin D is not a vitamin; it's a hormone. It's one of the most important vitamins that your body needs. It's responsible for over 1,000 different things in the body, including immune system regulation, including hormonal balance, including the absorption of magnesium and calcium. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You want to look at all of your iron markers. And once we have all these numbers, there's a saying I always like to say is, what you inspect, you respect,
Yes.
right? And when you look at those numbers, then you can get a picture, a snapshot as to what my body's going through above and beyond how I feel. Because again, we don't want to wait for the bloating. We don't want to wait for the heartburn. We don't want to wait for, reproductive issues or cancer to start to wake up and say, I need to make a change in my body. Let the numbers show you that you're moving off target, but you're not over the edge, right? So if we're doing lab ranges, you could be so close to over the edge, like the vitamin D, and you don't even know it. But if we're looking at these from a real functional standpoint, then we're going to get to this before it gets to that point. And this is what we call prevention.